Hey guys. Oh wow, my voice cracked. That was very weird. I hope you all are having a fantastic weekend so far. My weekend and week have been quite an experience. Today was kind of annoying. Last night I broke one of my wooden knitting needles and I did order more on Amazon, but I wanted to go and pick up a backup so I could continue working on what I was working on until the needles came in. So I went to a yarn shop that is for those of you who don't know, Boston is an hour away from Boston, so I went into the middle of the city to go, but they were closed, meaning I had to go an extra hour out of my way to go to the big craft store in Cambridge, and then I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I'll just take the train back and hop on the bus. And it took the bus 40 minutes until after it was supposed to arrive to get there. So what was supposed to be a hour and a half ish adventure turned into a 4+ hour adventure. Not fun. Oh no, what is Cause Longhorn doing? But I see that you all are I see that you are all trying to determine what team we're going to use for our bingo card tonight. Ah, yes, the joys of the tea. Oh, I mean, it wasn't the tea; it was the bus. So, they're doing a whole bunch of construction and, ugh. But yeah, so we are going to be picking a new team today for us to do our bingo save. Is it a secondhand yarn store? No, it's a luxury yarn store that has. I don't go there to buy yarn, but they tend to have specialty tools. So, okay. So you want Toronto? Well, we'll see if we get Toronto. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with this process of how we select bingo teams, I would like to welcome you to the Wheel of Franchises, where we take all of the teams we have not played yet, we spin a wheel, and then we take the next one. So all of the teams that we previously played as have been taken off. We have to go through every team before we, start back at the beginning. There's also an other option, which that's a surprise, although I know what that is. You guys don't. So um, let's go Mets. We will see. I am going to spin the wheel and we are going to see what we end up with. Hopefully, it's a good team. I mean, they're all good. So. You're kidding me. Did you rig this, Michael Vick? Okay. Okay. So, according to my cheat sheet here, the Mets first established as a team in 1962. So we are going to be dealing with some more modern baseball, which not really my favorite, but I guess that's what we're going to be doing. So we have to choose between 1962 and we'll go with 2018. Give us inaugural season. Well, we're gonna find out. Everyone hope. It's really funny. I asked my mother what team she wanted. I did ask my mother. I'm like, what team do you think we should do? And she knows very little about baseball. She's like, the amazing Mets. I'm like, okay, sure. Let's find out. 1979. Okay. Hopefully that is a good year. We will have to find out. Love trivia and out of the park game. Well, we're going to see what happened in 1979. So, okay. Led by Cy Young winner Mike Flanagan and right fielder Ken Singleton, the Baltimore Orioles won 102 games and cruised to the American League pennant. But the NL champion Pittsburgh Pirates won games 5, 6, and 7 to take the 1979 World Series from the Orioles. It would have been great if we could have done that. Pirates first base Willie Stargell was named MVP for both the NLCS and the World Series as he hit over 400 in the postseason. Stargell also shared National League MVP award with St. Louis. Keith Hernandez, outfielder Don Baylor, earned MVP honors in the American League, leading the California Angels to the AL West title. Chicago reliever Bruce Sutter beat out Houston pitchers Joe Niekro and J.R. Richard for the NL Cy Young Award. Willie Mays and Hack Wilson were elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame. Dave Kingman hit 3 home runs and Mike Schmidt hit a pair of round trippers in a 23-22 Philadelphia win at Wrigley Field. Yankee catcher Thurman Munson died in a plane crash on August. Oh, that's unfortunate. Lou Brock singled off of Dennis Lamp, what a name, for his 3,000th career hit on August 13th. A month later, Boston's Carl Yastrzemski became the first American League player to reach 3,000 hits and 400 home runs with a single against the Yankees. Rick Sutcliffe was the NL Rookie of the Year, winning 17 games with a 3.46 ERA on a sub-500 Dodgers team. So, let's see. We are going to set this up. It might take a bit. We're not going to change the team too much this stream, because if we do that, we will be here all night. And I mean, I don't know about you. I think that's less than ideal for a lot of you guys. I'm sure you all have things to do. This looks like a doozy. There's now a cloud over bingo. I'm sorry, Cos Longhorn. Mets shortstop if you trade for Yaz. We can try to trade for Yaz. I don't think it'll work. But if we have like a really good outfielder, I don't know if that would be like good. Joel Youngblood is their best hitter. I don't know. But so who here is a Mets fan? So type 1 in the chat if you are a Mets fan, and type 7 in the chat if you do not like the Mets. We are not trading everyone for Yaz. At least the Mets don't have to face Chipper. And if you have no opinion, type 0. Oh, there's a lot of you who do not like the Mets. Depending on how that works out. Yeah, so we have to sit here wearing a Mets shirt. I don't have any Mets stuff. I tend to, like, for the NL East, I don't really have, like, a team I root for in the NL East. I sort of root for the Mets because my mother's a Mets fan, but I also do like our friends, the Boston Bean Eaters. Okay, we are gonna have to be nice to the Mets. So I know that a lot of you guys are like, oh, we don't like them, but remember, we are rooting for the Mets this time in our fictional universe here. The only team to hate is the Dodgers. We have yet to do the Dodgers, actually. If we don't get them by September, we're gonna do them in September, I think. Oh sweet, Alex Verdugo just got a base hit. The plus side of this save is that Mike Trout isn't here, so you can't bully me into trading for him. So we are not going to use recalc. We are going to use the talent engine. Let's do this. We will have to change that in the game. And no major league players only, no fictional pitchers. Yes, okay. Okay. Trout wasn't even born. Okay, new game save. The possibly decent Mets. Save once a month. We are just going to do GM. We have to play in commissioner mode and not be fired in case things go wrong. I am not a dude. And we are going to play as the Mets. You'll bully into trading for someone else. Yeah, you probably will. Who cares if the Mets win tonight? Nobody, because bingo is life. Yes, that is true. Speaking of which, I should open the bingo card on my computer. Probably should have done that before, but it's going to take us a bit before we can even get to bingo. We have to assess our team. Bean Eaters for life, Old Hoss. Go Cardinals, bingo var. I also did not sign up for the Masters series, so. Okay. So. It's just checking all the logos because I have a million logos. We're going to see some fun stuff. What is the Master Series? It's some sort of like competitive event for people that are good at Perfect Team, which I am not. Why are there no MLB teams named after dinosaurs? I don't know, but the Rockies, I think it's the Rockies, have a dinosaur mascot because they found like a Triceratops fossil, like when they were building the stadium. Trade for Bobby Bonilla. Load all the things. Yeah. Trade for Bobby Bonds. We are not just going to trade for every single player that you guys watched when you were little. Is Tom Seaver in the minor leagues for the Mets this year? I don't know. We'll have to find Tom Seaver. I would appreciate it if he decided to be good for us, but we can't have nice things usually, so... So, yeah. But yeah. Trade for Carlton Fisk. Seaver's a red in 79. Is there a way for you to donate money if I actively take the Mets? I'm not actively taking them though. Man, there are way more of you that hate the Mets than I would have thought. Why do you guys not like the Mets? What did they do to you? Like, Dinger? You're a Phillies fan. Okay, well, Tim Gross, I'm aware that you hate the Mets. You can only guess 1986. We are not going to talk about 1986. This pre-build a legend Pete Rose on the trading block on the Phillies in 79. I have no idea. We're still calculating the historical leaderboards. I wouldn't know who's on the Mets in 1979. I wasn't alive then. Or was I? You will never know. You don't hate the Mets, they're just pathetic. Well, your username is Yanks Pride, so I can see where you are coming from there. Baseball Reference is good at that. Yeah, I don't actively look up Mets players though usually. Okay. Okay, so our owner is Travis Heiniger. He wants us to achieve a winning record, upgrade at shortstop, acquire a top player. Oh, he wants us to reach the playoffs in the next 2 seasons. That may not be good. But first we have to go into our stuff here. We want to see our player personalities. We're gonna look at all of our players one by one. Disable baseball cards. We do not need that. I think that's all we need to do. We're not gonna... Yeah, okay. Let me just go in really quickly and create scouts. We're gonna create 20 of them because we're gonna need to hire one. So we need a lot of... Why do we need so many? Let's grab the scout first. Cy Young is pretty decent. Cy Young is amazing. Cy Young is actually our bingo token. Alright. Let's see here. You're neutral. We don't have international scout amateurs. I think we take Howie Nunn. There's only one highly favored tools guy. I think we're just going to take the regular favorite tools guy. Just for now. We just need bodies, honestly, in these positions. GM doesn't really do anything, so... Sure, we're just gonna grab... We're just gonna grab you, Matt Cutler. Our assistant GM. Why don't I just fill the teams with fictional scouts and coaches and league functions? Because I'm petty and I want to hire my own. Alright. Coach ratings. Teach pitching. Who's good? Alright, let's grab you. I'm not concerned with our I'm not too concerned with our staff cohesion at this point. Just I want people in here, and then yeah, okay, so we need a good trainer, one that preferably can do well with arms. Probably gonna grab you, Mike Russo. What a godforsaken team. Blame the wheel. Alright, let's take a look and see who we have on our team. Do we have anybody injured? No. Alright, let's take a look at our pitchers. Craig Swan. Okay, so we're dealing with OSA right now. This is not fantastic with these personality traits, but as a starter, he seems like he'll do okay. Pat Zachary. Workable. Kevin Coble. Not ideal, but, you know, at the back he could be fine. Pete Falcone. Again, you guys have not developed according to OSA. We're going to have to take a look at this once we actually get a scout. Royley Jackson. Why are all of our guys not developed? This is not good. Who's in our bullpen? Skip Lockwood is... Ooh. Okay, I like you. Neil Allen. Okay, you're fine. Dale Murray. Yikes. Okay, he is ground ball though. Mike Scott. Okay, we like to see it, but I think you could benefit from being in the minors. But you know, we don't have a choice. It was a terrible team. Jeffrey Reardon. All of these guys are like not developed. What happened? We have John Pasella. Okay. Reardon is a beast. Reardon could be a beast. I don't know. We're going to have to see what happens when we get a scout. Okay, so we have two catchers. Jody Davis, you stink. And John Stearns, you all... Oh, you can hit, though. Well, we're going to be getting rid of Jody Davis, I think. The starting rotation is a bit yikes. I don't know. It could work. We'll have to see. I don't want to deal with getting rid of anybody until we have a scout. All right. Okay, so you're no longer going to be playing first base for us, I think it's safe to say. You're on a minor league contract, too. Doug Flynn, yikes. The utility, that's not bad, but... Ron McDonald. You can't hit either, and your defense is bleh. Okay, so you're the utility. You're worth keeping around because you can play a million positions, even though you're only 21. Davis is 22. He's 22, but I'm looking at his catcher stats. I don't care about his hitting. All right, Joel Youngblood. All right, you're another utility, but you can hit. His french fries are great, yeah. All right, Richie Hebner. Hey, we had him on the Pirates. when we had the Pirates, we had him. Okay, so he gets to stay. He doesn't look too bad. He can hit. We can stick him at first if he's probably not third. I don't think we're sticking him at third. We would need a proper third baseman. Tim Foley. Okay, you're savable. We'll keep you. Steve Henderson. Sure, you can sit in left field, I guess. Should be Alds. Where did Hebner's power go? It looks like he turned 30 and then just lost it. All right. Ed Seapot? Kippet? I'm guessing it's Seapot. You are another left fielder, although you could do center, I guess. Not nuts about you. So these guys can't field and can't hit. Elliot Maddox, you're the same guy as the one what we saw before. Okay, Lee Mazzilli. Okay, you're all right. So this team is not going to be good for this stream, just because I will have to go in here and Willie Lamont Calhoun. Go Rangers. Oh, did Calhoun do something? I don't like that. I'm just not gonna look at that. They finished last. Well, we're gonna hope that we can have a better record. Another utility. Let's see who's in our minors. Here's a Roscoe. He is not ready to come up on the Tidewater Tides. That's a team name. Oh, here's Mookie Wilson. Nicolino likes Mookie Wilson. Okay, let me take a look at what OSA thinks our top prospects are, and we can judge them. So, but yeah, I can't do anything until our scout gets in. We want Ricky Henderson. All right, so Mike Scott, who we have on our team, although he probably shouldn't be. Wally Backman doesn't look terrible. It looks like there's some stuff in the minors. This is bad. Momentous year of your birth. Okay, so I do want to take a look here at our... Well, we don't have fantastic money options here. Let me see what we can do with our... This is going to be a problem, I think. I do want to raise our prices a little bit. Mets, who's in the franchise, Ozzie Smith. Oh, was Ozzie there? Let me look. No, he's on the Padres. No. I don't want to do any trades yet. Okay, here are the top prospects. We don't have any. But all these guys are like really famous. Okay, so we're just gonna sim until spring. I guess we'll sim until spring training just because we need our scout. Other teams have shown interest. None is good. Okay, you're agreeing. We have the scout. Oh, the Rangers want... Okay. Scott was great in 86. I mean, let's take a... Yikes. And yikes. And Nelson. We don't want your players that can't hit. I mean, I don't really think we want Dale Murray, but I haven't decided yet. And we're not giving you cash. We don't have, like, any. We worked with the Expos in 86. Okay, let me take a look at... Okay, we're going to need news from our league. League and organization. Let me take a look. Come on. Come on. Looks like our hidden... we'll go with you. We have a lot of guys that are young. That's a stupid trade. But we haven't started yet. We're gonna get through spring training and then decide everything. Nothing here counts for bingo yet. Just because we need... Let me check the transactions. Yeah, nothing here counts for bingo yet, just because we need to deal with everything. Okay, sweet. We have we have our scouting director. Okay, let me see here. There's nobody extra that I really think I want to add. We're gonna put a Roscoe on the spring training roster. These guys really are bad, but I don't think we could do much right now. Willie Mays was on the coaching staff. Let me take a look at who our coaches are, actually. I don't even pay attention to their names. Yeah, we have Joe Torre as our manager. I don't think there's anybody fun in the minors. Our minor league affiliates are the Tidewater Tides, the Jackson Mets, the Lynchburg Mets, the Grays Harbor Loggers, and the Little Falls Mets. I thought Willie Mays was suspended. Let's find Willie Mays. We'll also find Tom Seaver. He's retired. No coaches. Seaver's on the Reds. You want to come back to us? Let me take a look. I do need to set our scouting here. We do not want. We want international scouting. Doesn't matter like at all. Okay, sure. Let's do that. We are just gonna sim through spring training really, really quickly. And then we will do a little bit of team stuff. Not a lot, just because we can't really spend the time on this. But we do want to make some changes. We want to pick up another catcher that isn't Jody Davis. But we are not looking good. Hear Rich crying as he looks at this team? Probably. I mean, there's going to be a lot of off-season work, I think, on this. But that will take a lot of time on my end, so this is not Chicago Hope. We're not. Put Davis in the minors. He's only 22. I don't care about his hitting. I care about his catching. And his catching is not good enough to make up for his hitting. He's 22. His catcher ability is not going up from 50. Okay. So I'm simming to opening day here, and we are now going to... You never know a Mets fan that loves being a Mets fan. I've known a few. So let's see here. Okay. We don't actually have to play today. So let's take a look here. So I would say the number one guy we want to go is Jody Davis here. We haven't traded the catcher who can't catch. Well, we have two catchers that can't catch, but I just want to see if anybody will offer up a catcher that can catch for him. If not, we're gonna have to get creative here. Salbutera, no, you can't catch either. None of these guys can catch. What is this? We want to find, ideally, catcher ability of higher than 60. But we may not be able to get that. Quisenberry is 2 stars. I mean, it's possible. Okay, so Benedict here would be an upgrade. So we could keep Benedict in mind. He may be, honestly, the best we can do. So we are going to have to consider that. But we are playing the long game here. Tony Pena, I mean, I'm only looking at catchers. Okay, you're selfish, so you are not really an upgrade with the other guy. Herbert Orensky, okay, no. So Pena with the Pirates. Well, if I don't see anybody here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sort through the entire league by catcher ability and see if we can't get some person in the minors, because we may be able to do that. Sometimes, particularly in historical saves, if you're looking for a catcher, a really effective way to do that at certain points in history, probably not this one. Just go full Mets and take the worst possible players. No. Pena is good. I will look at Pena in a second, but we're going to include minor leaguers. We are going to take a look here at our fielding ratings and sort by catcher ability. See what we can find. Gary Carter. Would the Expos trade him? I doubt we can even afford his contract. Yeah, we have no budget. So we can't get him. He's the only... The Angels have Downing. We could maybe pick up him. No. I don't want to spend too much time on this, which is why. I can find somebody in the minors. Yeah, no. Okay, so we're just going to go with not Rensky, the other guy. So we have to get the catcher. Like that's really important. Okay, so not Jaeger, the other dude. I don't remember people's names. The prospect of winning. Forget Downing was a good catcher. I mean, none of these guys are really stellar. Bruce Benedict, that's who. We're gonna pick up Benedict and immediately promote him. You feel like it's a bad trade. You don't get to decide that, Matt Cutler. I do. But maybe we can try to get somebody else in here. Maybe an outfielder. You want to give us... No, okay. I don't want to spend too much on this. I'm just going to see if I can get, anything to quickly work. Can I add Brett Butler? I can try. I don't think they'll go for it. Okay, Gerald Perry they would consider. No, they don't even want to do it. Actually, oh, you're not good. I'm looking to see if there's guys here that maybe are in Rule 5 that they would consider giving up, but okay, actually Brad Kaminsky. Okay, I want to take him. He's not that great, but we don't actually have a third baseman, so we're going to take him. We're going to complete this trade. Try getting Mike Schmidt. We are not going to do many trades, and at this stage of the game, I am going to be the dictator and decide what trades we are and are not doing. So, ha ha ha. All right, where did these guys end up? With negative budget space. Yeah, we can't do much right now. So Bruce Benedict went on to the Mets. Where did Kaminsky went down into there? Okay, so let me take a look at our third baseman, because our third baseman is an issue. If I not Hebner, but the other one of these guys. Flynn is bad. Donald's bad. Moreno can stay. Montanez. Okay, yeah, Montanez is going. So let me see if I can shop Montanez for maybe a pitcher. Make a few more deals to get above negative budget space. I don't want to worry about budget right now. Again, that's something that would take a lot of time to do to fully... Oh, now they're offering catchers. To fully deal with a lot of this stuff. Nobody wants to give up their pitchers. Mark Lemongello. That is a lovely name. But relief pitcher Paul Moscow. Yeah, we're gonna do this trade for Moscow. I think. I'm just looking to see if there's a 3-star person for our bingo card. Nope, we are doing trade here. Hebner was their third base in real life. I'm more of looking for a backup. Actually, can we pick up Steve Daniels. Yeah, can we pick you up? We'll take Ron Garden to hire for your garden. Yeah, you're never making this team. All right, so we'll do this. Decline the offer. We can do better. No, we can't. Add cash? No. They won't do it. Surprised I wanted the relief pitcher over the starting pitcher. But he is a starter. So what we're going to do now is let me grab 2 pitchers. Let me just look here. Who are 2 pitchers that stink? All right. We're just gonna Will you refuse demotion? Okay, well, we're just going to DFA you. We're going to put Benedict on here, and we should almost be good. Got to see how much contract they're willing to eat. I don't have time for that. This is not Chicago Hope. That is something I will do in the off season. But if we do that, we will be here all night. And unlike some of you, I have other things that I do want to do. Not that I don't enjoy you guys. Not at all. But this guy's going to end up being our closer. I may put him on the team right now. Actually, not right now. But so I wanted 2 pitchers because that way we have some extra guys that'll go up here. I have a hot date. Oh, I wish. I very, very wish. Throwing shade. Listen, this is my show. I make the rules. If you don't like it, you can launch your own 1979 save and try to do better in 36 minutes. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we are going to start bingo at this point. There is knitting that needs to be done. It's actually over there. And we'll make trades accordingly if we have to. So let's go to our bingo here. So we are no longer the Rangers, so I'm going to change that. But welcome to Baseball Bingo, where we do things like root for pitcher injuries. So today we are going to be using Cy Young as our little token here because I didn't know what team we were going to pick. So Baseball Bingo is what we do when we sim a season. As a season occurs, certain things will happen. Sometimes we'll sweep series. Maybe we'll win the World Series. No, not with this team. We won't. Our star player might do something. And so every time one of these things happens, we're going to mark it on our card. I think the bottom 2 rows are okay. I think this team is going to be really difficult. Just because I don't think we'll do well, and it's going to take after next off season we should be better. So what do I cook them for and how long? I don't actually like the dates fruit. So okay. So that's the third base. Mike Lowell was on the card. Well, no, we don't just get to add Mike Lowell. That's not how it works. So there's a lot to fix. There is a lot to fix on this team. I definitely can improve it in the off season, but we are going to start simming. So let's take a look at the preseason predictions. We're probably projected to be all the way at the bottom. Yeah, we're supposed to win 72 games. Someone look up what the 1979 Mets actual winning percentage was. So none of our guys are supposed to do well at all. A lot of it was due to management. Okay, so we also need to pick a star player. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know if Lockwood would be the choice. Honestly, Mazzilli might be the play. Or if you want a starter, Craig Swan. They went 63.99, so we need to do better than that. Lockwood's not a bad choice. I think so. Mazzilli is playing every day, so you go with him. I think he's the safest option. I do want to look at our salaries here. So John Stearns, I don't know. I'll consider extending him. Consider not. Swan here. Swan here seems like he could be blah. Hebner. We'll have to see how well these guys all do. Most of our guys are in arbitration, which is good. But Stearns is someone we may want to extend. Lee. Swan is your vote, Swan. I think that is a doable goal. Alright, well, you guys need to decide, so I'm gonna start simming. But it looks like we have... Sounds a bit racy extending him. He can hit, which is why I'm considering it. And on a team that cannot hit, that's kind of something that we want to consider. That should be the only person. Yeah. The star. Okay, Mazzilli, we go. Oh, Twitchell is, yeah, DFA'd. Really don't think anybody is going to take him. What I have to do with arbitration? I don't know. Okay, but we went into extra innings against the Cubs, so like that's acceptable. We can do that. We are already working on getting our save here. All right. Just have to export it. Mets have a good record on opening day. Twitchell, awesome, and Brahms terrible in the 79 Mets. Well, he doesn't have a good profile, which is why I don't like him. How are free agents looking? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the free agents. Tom Johnson, yikes. They're bad. They're bad. Free agents are bad. Yikes. Oh, Minnie Minoso. 53-year-old Minnie Minoso is a free agent. Did he play until... Oh, dear Lord, he played until... Oh, well, I know the 55 thing was like something. Okay. Oh, you're seeing the card? Sorry, I thought I clicked it. Minnie Minoso. We are not signing Minnie Minoso. We are not signing him. But no, the free agents look really bad. Really, really bad. It's not happening. Alright. Let's go. But he's the Cupid Comet. We're not signing him. Okay, so we just have to sim here and hope. Oh, I need to change the injury difficulty. I forgot to do that. 1 second. Fan booster move. I mean, I don't think it would help us, and he would demand to be on the team. You know, I'll see if we can sign him to a minor league deal, but he wishes he had Minoso's longevity. Okay, first I need to change the injury ratings because it's set on low by default for some reason. Let me go back to transactions, and we can I'll offer him a minor league contract, and we'll see what he wants. Okay, so we have players of the week. We are in the National League, but no, it's some guy in San Francisco. So, not us. Alright. Would have been ideal if we could have swept Montreal. Okay, we are going to demote you to Tidewater. You wait till Bartolo Colon becomes the ace of the 2021 Baltimore Orioles. Oh, he did it! He did it! He went to our lowest minor league. Oh no. Managing the Blue Jays. That's New York, and that's it. Okay. Oh, well, we weren't swept by the Phillies. Okay, can we win this 2-game series against Montreal? No, we split. We want to either lose completely or win completely. None of this splitty action here. Okay. Okay, come on. Bartolo Colon is not playing. Alright, so George Brett's doing well. Bake McBride on the Phillies. That's a name. That is a name. But I don't know. All right, Gary Maddox. The Phillies are doing fantastic here. It's those red hats. They're getting all of the player achievements. Resign or resign? I should have named you Bake. Missed opportunity. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, can the Dodgers sweep us? No. No, they can't. All right, we're gonna sim through. Oh, we got pitcher of the month. That is not something I was expecting to get. So let me mark that on the card. The Phillies did not sweep us. We won a game against them. So we did get pitcher of the month apparently. I don't know how, but Craig Swan did. So all of you guys who wanted Swan as the player, well, we missed out there. Our star player is Mazzilli by popular demand. Okay, so he had a 7-game. No, he did not have a 7-game hitting streak. It was a steal streak. I'm paying attention, don't worry. Oh, there's Bruce Keeson. Remember when we had him on the Pirates? Oh, apparently there's bad stuff going on in Atlanta. Alt is leaving the team indefinitely. Okay. Okay, number 1 player is Tim Wallop. Yeah, 7-game on base. Yeah, it wasn't that. Oh, hey, look, it's Bobby Bonds. Okay, so we had George Foster. Look at that red hat of his. We got the batter, and then Gordy Pladsen is the rookie of the. Jake McBride would be a coach. Would he really? You know, I'm relying on a bunch of you guys for fun Mets facts. So if we can win this game against San Diego, we'll get the series. Oh, we did, and we shut them out. We have also lost a pitcher. We like to see it. That takes care of 3 things on our card. So we shut out the Padres. We swept them, even though it was only a 2-game sweep. And we got the pitcher injury. I mean, getting on base is good. Getting on base is very good. So, yeah. Well, I don't think diagonally is happening. We would have to make the playoffs. We don't need any more of them to get injured. We did lose a starter. He's only out for 4 weeks. I'm not going to call anybody up. We're just going to hope that they can function without that. But yeah, 20-game hitting streak for Maddox. So, for those of you who remember this era of baseball, who was your favorite player? $14-1. Okay, that goes on the card too. 1 game back, we got this. This is not sustainable, I would just like to say, Teddy. We won by more than 10 runs, so that goes on our card. Eddie Murray, Dale Murphy, Munson, Davey Lopez, Willie Stargell. Nice, nice, nice. We've only seen some classic games, but you like Mike Schmidt. Only 4 weeks? Until what? Oh, and then they shut us out. Okay. We like to see this. The Dodgers know what's up here. They understand that we are playing bingo and are trying to help us. Okay. Mike Schmidt was one heck of a player. We did it again. It's too bad. Oh, we lost our second baseman. He's out for... Oh, that was a backup, I think. he wasn't actually our second baseman. Okay, do we have an infielder we can call up? So there's this guy that stinks. Let me check in AA and see if we have anybody with like any ability. Wally Blackman. You know, I think do we bring up Blackman? I kind of want him to develop more, but it's good to know that we have him. I think we're gonna have to bring up somebody not good, but QB Blackman's a good call. I'm worried about messing up his development. I think we leave him, actually. I think we bring up... I'm looking to see here who we have. We don't have many infielders here. We have Kelvin Chapman. Okay, you know, Chapman might, just for defensively, Chapman may not be a terrible choice. We don't really... It's the mess, the development is messed up. I mean, Randy Johnson, not that one, I don't think. Johnson may not be a terrible play to bring him up. His batting profile is a little better, and he can play multiple positions. We have Randy Johnson, but not that one. Sergio Ferrer. We have a bunch of guys who defensively... Oh no, we have Ed Greenpool at 34 years old. Okay. Michael Van de Castillo. Oh, that is a name. That is a very much a name. Hubie Brooks. Where is Hubie? Oh, Hubie is... Let me look at his ratings. Okay. We could bring up Hubie. That's not a bad call. The Mets have the small unit. We're gonna call up Hubie. I like that idea, EVC. And just, I love that Yanks pride. That is fantastic. We are gonna name him the small unit. The 6'1" counterpart. All right, that we can mark that on the card. We have a nickname. Giving a nickname that's on our card. So I mean, if we lose by more than 10 runs and then get a stupid trade proposal, we could for sure get bingo. I do think that we can probably lose by 10 runs, and if not, and we'll probably get a stupid trade proposal at some point. So. Oldest player to hit his first home run until Bartolo Colon. You are obsessed with Bartolo Colon, my friend. Okay, let's see. We didn't get any players of the week because we didn't get any notification, but we can check to see how our competition is doing here. So Terry Puel on the Astros. Remember, they're in the National League right now. Is Robin Yount a clubhouse distraction? Looks like he has a toxic attitude and is having a negative impact on team morale. Who isn't obsessed with big sexy? Me. He's neither big, well, he is big, but he's not sexy. So yeah. All right. But yeah, I guess Robin Yount is not a good person you want. Okay. I'm doing them a favor. Not accounting for taste. Okay. Can 50... Oh, we got player of the week. Steve Henderson. All right, we'll have to take a look at that. Let's see. Steve Henderson, how well is he doing? All right, we're gonna have to mark that on our card too. So we're slowly getting some of these, because I guess. All right, Guzman, former Met. He became a Hall of Famer. Yes, he did. in June. The Mets' third pick in June 1978. Interesting. Bertolo into the hall. Okay, so let's delete this. So we're gonna go 15 more, like a couple more weeks, and then we will check standings. We will check how our team stats are and stuff. Okay, can we lose by more than 10 runs, please? That would be like something I desire greatly. Oh no, no, 9. Why couldn't it have been 10? Why? Ricky Henderson was a Met. Okay. Open door policy players, the Twins. Oh, a star catcher is signing a pact with the Angels. I wonder what sort of pact it is. 20-game hitting streak for Sample, but he's not on our team. Looks like Dennis Lamp and Sixto Lizcano are our players of the week. Samples. Looks like Buddy Bell extended with Texas. All-Star game voting has begun. We like to see it. Rickety Henderson. Wills hits and bump Wills. Okay, so the Rangers are good in this save. All right, we got Gary Maddox and Jim Morrison again. We hate to see. Look at the Cardinals like that would. I mean, I would have preferred it if the Cardinals. Oh, who did we lose here? Okay, that's just a pitcher doing pitcher things. Oh, it looks like the Red Sox ended Will's streak. Okay, so we're gonna sim a day, and we are gonna take a look at stats. All right, so our Red Hats are doing things, but we are not. Let's take a look here at the team standings. All right, we are in second. I don't think that's sustainable. We're tied with the Cardinals and the Cubs. It's a very close division, but the Phillies are very clearly, very clearly dominating here. And the Reds don't look to be doing too badly themselves, and the Brewers and the Angels are also doing well. So we like to see stuff like this, where we're doing okay. But I'm going to look at our stats, and I'm sure it's atrocious. Yikes, our hitting. Our pitching isn't great. Our hitting is really where we're suffering. So let's see who's hitting the worst on our team, or at least getting on base the least. So our right fielder is failing at being a right fielder. I think it's time we find a new right fielder, because Seaput here is just playing absolutely atrociously. Now, let's shop him and see if we can't get somebody better. And if not, we're going to look at our minors. Do better than the actual 79 Mets. Okay, we have Gary Hancock. Hancock could, he's making a decent amount of money, but Hancock could probably play right, and he's hitting all right. So that's someone we consider, but we do want to see if we can find someone a little bit better than Hancock, but I would consider him. Oh, they're giving up Quisenberry. Oh, I do not like that profile. Do not like it. I'm only looking at outfielders. Not really offering up much. Jerry White. See if it was a priest, he'll forgive me. Oh, we have Mark Lee. You're not really a prospect, and you're not in a position we would need. Well, I do want to take a look here. We could force... I think what this will be is we pick up Hancock and we force him in right field. Or we could just put him there. I mean, he's not an ideal right fielder. I think his range and stuff is way too low. But I want to look at his real fielding. I just want to see where he's playing. It's like in 79, he was in Pawtucket, but he did play right field there. So yeah, I like this idea here. So I think we'll do this and see if we can't pick up somebody else. Hey, you want to give us Wade Boggs? No. Okay, I guess not. Let's see who else they have. Cologne. Very Butera. Buddy G. Barrett. I wouldn't mind your buddy here. No, I'm not giving you Backman. Backman is like our only good prospect. Yeah, I'm not trying to get Wade. Everything now. Cologne has to be a thing. I think that is funny. Bob Ojeda. I wouldn't mind taking this guy. You can't be serious. Yeah, they're not. We're just in. We have like no budget, which is a problem. Al Faust really stinks. I was just kind of trying to see if I can pick up a 3-star prospect or higher. Maybe they'll give me this injured pitcher. Not for anything. We have a 15-year-old? What? What? Okay. You do you. Sure. Okay, Bob Ojeda. They won't give him to me, I bet. Yeah, no. Okay, so they're not gonna... No, you're a closer, and I don't want that. You guys are going on about Bartolo Cologne perfume. Okay, Gene Gentile. That's a funny name, too. All right, we are gonna go with this, I think. And we are going... I want to see... We're gonna sim a day. And we are going to hope that he ends up, let me make sure he ended up in the right place and not, okay, you did. We're gonna see if they slot him in. All right, you're day-to-day. They put him in right field. Let me see, what happened here? Who did they stick? No, I do not want Dan Norman in right field. I would like our other friend here. Gary. Gotta love pre-draft Puerto Rico. Yeah. Oh, he's hanging out here, isn't he? Yeah, okay. So Atlanta beat us. I do want to sim one more day. See if they put him in right field. Yes, they did. Okay. Sometimes they're smart about this thing. All right, so this should help our batting a little bit. Good luck, Mr. Seapot. Have fun. Okay, so we're gonna sim more. Hopefully that helps us out a bit. But I'm not counting it. Now, if the Reds would like to totally destroy us. Oh, look, we're now 5th. Lovely. Dave Winfield. Remember when we had all these guys on our pirate save? Oh, look, Boone signed for 4 years. Too bad we could not get him. Unfortunate. But yes. Excuse me. What did you all have for dinner? I had instant ramen. Okay, Tarjay. Okay, we're having this losing streak, but we're not losing by the amount necessary. All Zachary's day-to-day. We have a lot of day-to-day, guys, but that's all right. Club sandwich. Ooh. Spaghetti and Trader Joe's meatballs. We got swept. We did get swept earlier in the season. Ham sandwich and leftover chili. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make hot and sour soup tomorrow for dinner. So I hope that goes well. Top player is Steve Garvey, Billy Sample. Blyleven is the player of the season. Okay. Bad behavior costs Meyer and Luber. Okay, I guess they're not doing great. You love a good hot and sour soup. Yeah, I've never made it before, but I have all of the ingredients. So, hoping it turns out well. No, we need to lose by more than 10. We already did the winning. So, you were out for 2 months. Our pitcher is now back out for 2 months. We could call somebody up. We probably should. Juan Berenguer. You know, Juan, welcome to the team. We just need somebody. Chili, Cocoa Crisp. Do all mods eat hot and sour soup? I would like to think they do. Bill Madlock and Bruce Boschty. Okay. 200 victories for Phil Necro. We like to see it. Whenever I get Chinese food, I always get hot and sour soup. Okay, we got swept again. I would appreciate losing by a large amount, though. That is not... Oh, Leon Roberts got the cycle. The Mariners are, like, actually quietly having some players do really, really well. So let's go M's, except not really, unless by M's we mean the Mets. Okay, 6-4. Okay, so the New York Penn League is starting. Can we lose by the appropriate amount here? That is not the appropriate amount. So much for historical accuracy. I mean, if this were really historically accurate, we would not have teams in dead ball uniforms because I keep forgetting to fix it. Alright. Honored by Carl. That's the league, but it's funny. Oh, hey, it's our guy. That's fun. We like to see it. Ooh, shinies. I like that too. I would just like to point out Mazzilli has not done anything yet. Horton gets 300th home run. Oh, Jim Rice. Jim Rice is so good. That is a beard. Steve Garvey on the Dodgers. Alright, we got Rule and Medich. We got Mattingly and Olmstead. And then it looks like we got some minor league guys doing things. Anyone on the All-Star voting? We will see. You would call it Minnie Minoso and make him the star player. We are not doing that. You're getting relegated. I hope I'm getting relegated, but I haven't checked. Alright, let's take a look at the standings. We have fallen to the bottom where we should probably be because we stink. Phillies are still leading. I think the Phillies probably have this. The Reds are doing great. The Angels and the Brewers. We may have our playoff teams at this point. Let's take a look at our team stats. Our pitching is not horrid. It's our offense which is not winning us games. Let's take a look and see who else stinks on our team. I'm going to look at average and OBP. So our backup right fielder is not doing well. And Gary Hancock is also not doing fantastically. He should be. You know something? I bet if I had to guess that our manager is awful. Oh yeah, this is horrific. No wonder we're not winning games. Mark Belanger. 35-year-old Mark Belanger. Hey, you want a minor league deal? No, I don't want to give you a signing bonus. Just offer you a contract. Let me see. Let me take a look at managers. Earl Weaver's apparently hanging out here. He's not horrible. Belly. I wonder if we could pull any of these guys away. Ooh, can we pull Gene Mouch away? You don't want to leave your current position. But, come on. Alright, who's not on a team? He's a thumb Yankee. He's awful. Well, it's more of... Nobody's going to want to join our team. Like, no one is going to want to leave their position to join our really terrible team. But I want to see if we can find... Okay, Jake Reiner would be an upgrade, actually. Let's look at Chambers here. Chambers wouldn't be awful. We do need to get rid of... Ooh, wait, no, I like you. I actually really like this. Hey, Danny Hoops. Would you like to be the manager of the New York Mets? Let's kick out our manager, because I think that is definitely part of it. Alright, what is our... Did you forget our goal to achieve a winning record this year? Yeah, I did. We'll have to see if he gets angry at us. You do it for less than 6,000. You'll need to get a lot more out of the team during the second half of the season to get it done. I don't see any improvement where we were last year at shortstop. Please keep an eye out for an upgrade if you want to keep me happy. I don't. I want you to yell at me. I asked you to bring in a top player. I can understand you might think Richie Hebner fits the bill, but I have to respectfully disagree. Keep the search going. During our time working together, I've been ecstatic with your progress. He's not angry. What do you... About when you want to hire a new manager? I will add it to the list. Next week is going to be prospect evaluation. Alright, let's keep going. That's a bing. He's not angry though, he's ecstatic with us. This he's happy. He's not upset with us. He's not factually incorrect either. Actually, is Richie Hebner a top player? Richie Hebner. Let me take a look at the leaderboards, because he's not doing... I mean, he's not leading in the NL, but Hebner's not bad. I guess he's not a top player anymore, but... He complained about not reaching goals, and then he said he was happy. Yeah, it's... If he were angry, he would also be way more aggressive, because he's not aggressive yet. He's just... This is passive aggressive, but there are emails where they will like get even angrier. He's trying to move the team to Miami. We could move the team to Miami, but don't think we're going to. He knows his goals are impossible. I don't think they're necessarily impossible, but I don't think we have the time. Yes. Let's take a look at our while we're here, let's take a look at our team chemistry, which I'm sure they're unhappy, which does not surprise me, because they're losing. And let's take a look at our staff cohesion. Staff cohesion is great. We should probably set these, so we're just gonna let that there. But yeah, our staff is fine. So yeah, we let Oh, Mark Belanger signed with us. Demon's psychotic. No, I think he'll probably get angry with us at some point. Oh, we just lost another pitcher. Let's bring up another pitcher. John Violet. You kind of stink. Actually, I wonder, could we like shop around here and see if we can pick up a pitcher? No. Okay, probably not. Let me see. Let me check the waiver wire. My injury list is filling up. I mean, we only have 3 injuries. Let's look at the free agent pitchers. I mean, I don't think we can take on any of these guys, but let's take a look at the waiver wire. Andy Messersmith. I mean, he is a pitcher. We also have Rick Anderson, who's not good. I mean, we could bring up John Violet, which we may have to do. Let me look at the Jackson Mets. Greg A. Harris, definitely not ready to start. What would the Dodgers want for him? Yeah, we're not getting rid of our pitcher there. We could just not have a pitcher there. In 7 weeks, Coble is coming. Whoops. In 7 weeks, Coble is coming back. So, like, not Flynn, Coble. So we could hope that we last 7 weeks. Ian Kennedy time. Oh, you got your closer out? Yikes. What happened since what happened since I stopped watching the game? Not good. Although I'm sure the slugfest was fun to watch. Should coax Dave McNally? You can type that, Teddy, but nothing's happening. Alright, Dwight Bernard. Okay, yeah, I guess we just have to ruin... I guess we have to ruin John Violet's development, and welcome to the team. Our 40-man is going to be not fun either. Someone from our pen. I'm guessing that somebody from the pen is going to have to step in. Let me see who they take. Yeah, they put in someone from the pen. Ugh, not ideal. Not ideal. It looks like we got Reardon in there, but I will probably work on the pitching and the hitting in the off season. So there is that. We won both games of the doubleheader. Can we lose by more than 10, please? I would appreciate that. Not happening. Are you using current day settings? No. Start the week. Parish, so the Expos have got some stuff there going on. It's July 1st. Not July 1st, July 16th. I do want to see, we should have the rosters for the All-Star game. I doubt we got anyone good. Alright, we got Neil Allen, a relief pitcher. We got Joel Youngblood. Hey, we got Steve Henderson. We got 3. That goes on our bingo card. Only hitting, pitching, defense, coaching, and prospects need massive improvements. Oh, the pitching actually is an awful mushroom. Like, the pitching could be way worse than it actually is. Let me add this. Oh, it didn't save the we got swept, so let me add that there. Let me put 3 or more All-Stars. Steve Henderson should have been our All-Star player. Well, I mean, we had Craig Swan as an option too, and we didn't go with him. Shorten that pen. I mean, have less people in the bullpen. Alright, well, let's keep going. Alright, let's see what happens during the All-Star game. So Bobby Grich won the Home Run Derby. We should plug Mr. Minoso. We are not using Mini Minoso as a starter. Okay. We defeated the American League. Awesome. Yes. That is great. That doesn't go on the card, but it's good to know. Maz was the logical choice, even if it winds up not working for you. Maz? Who's Maz? Alright. 5-6 pitchers in the pen. Yeah, we're not doing that. I appreciate your Mazzilli. Yeah, it is a logical choice. I appreciate the suggestion, but I am choosing to ignore it. So I apologize. I find in historical saves, if you actually have more people in the bullpen, it helps you out. And you can see that a lot of the other teams, even though they're only running like 5 people in the bullpen, having more people in the bullpen is actually helping us, like if we look at our stats. So like we're actually doing better than we would if we did not have the bullpen. To lose 10 plus. I don't want to add Minoso to the 40-man, especially because I bet he will refuse to go back down. It's always better to have more pitchers. You don't want to have so many that you can't have defensive guys. I actually run way less pitchers than most people do. Oh look, it's Dennis Eckersley. He looks nothing like that in real life. I'm just scrolling here looking for Maz, but he's not here. Oh, you guys can type ticket, but there's no giveaway going on, so you'll just look really, really silly. Alright. We are not losing by the appropriate amount. Okay. You look silly already. That's not true. We're really good at not losing by more than 10. Oh no. So yeah. Let's see what is happening here. Trade proposal by the Tigers. They would send this shortstop. Not very good. He can field, but he's not very good. And a utility guy for Dale Murray. I mean, this isn't a horrible trade. It's not great, but it's not stupid, unfortunately. Yeah, we need that 10-run loss. Chet Lemon and Bobby V. Mitchell. This is not going the way that we want. Unfortunate. I mean, this is normally the case for our first bingo save, for our first bingo year on a new save. Usually it's not that great. The Ticket Troll Classic. I mean, like, it's... Oh, we got Rookie of the Month. Hooray. We can add that to the thing. I mean, like, you just look really silly if you do it and there's no giveaway, so... Alright, Rookie of the Month. Hallelujah, we finally have something. That doesn't really help us, but it does help us feel more productive, I guess. This is not an ideal card, unfortunately. Like, I don't know. Go 5 minutes without embarrassing myself, but I'm constantly embarrassing myself, so I don't think that's working. I don't know. Should we try to trade for a 3-star prospect or higher? I don't think we'll get an angry email from a player. I mean, we could. We would have to do it like. Oh, we're already at the trading deadline, so haha, I can't do it anyway. So that's not gonna work. Oh, the Mets, not us. I mean, if by embarrassing yourself, we need that 10-run loss. We do need that 10-run loss. But then we'd have to make the playoffs. What we really need is Mazzilli to do something, and then at the end of the year, have our owner get angry at us, or potentially get a hitter of the month. Time for position player hitting. Position player pitching, sorry. What's a bad trade offer but not a stupid trade offer? Yeah. Yeah. We could also try to trade for a prospect in the off season if we need to. Alright. Billy Sample and Jack Clark. Oh, we got the pitcher of the month again. Oh, look, there's Craig Swan. And then rookie is John Pacella. So this is the guy we just brought up. Brought him up this year. They haven't really been playing him all that much, but he got put into the starting position here. Let's see. Oh, let's take a look at the standings. I mean, we are not in contention at all this year. We'd be lucky if we get there by the end, but Phillies, the Reds, the Angels, and the Brewers are still in their dominance. I mean, I think those guys are going to be our playoff teams, but I digress. We do need that loss, though. Oh, we came so close. It did not work. Hello, win column, go Rangers. I'm not watching. Ever since I stopped watching, they haven't done well. Maybe I should have not streamed and watched the game. Season's over for George Brett. Did they win? Oh, they did win. Okay, what happened? I guess I stopped watching and it didn't work. Click it or nothing. Oh, well, that's a very, very sad shot. Okay, well, I'm gonna close that tab then. Gone. 3 hits for Craig Ryan. Looks like that the Red Sox Rangers game was a slugfest, though. That, I bet, was super fun to watch. So, okay. Why can't Mazzilli do anything? Is he not playing? Did they move him? No, he's still. Why? You're not hitting terribly. Okay, let's take a look at our team stats. Our hitting is even worse. Lovely. This is, I think, just because we can't hit now. Hancock is still doing really poorly. Why? It's his eye is definitely killing him. Why are you playing poorly? You should not be playing poorly. Okay, we're gonna leave you, I guess. Let me look at Brooks here. Brooks is not really the one who should be taking over for him. Let me look at Dan Norman. You know what we're gonna do? We are gonna have much higher chance of doing something than okay hitters. I mean, I guess, I don't know. He should be hitting better than he is. This eye is not good, but maybe he might have a bad relationship with a coach. Let me look at the hitting coach. Let me take a look at staff roles, team chemistry. Yeah, something's going on with him. He's just lost the will to play, but he should be hitting better than he actually is. Which, no idea why. He's lost the will to play. Actually, no, I'm gonna change this to just news from my league, because I don't need a lot of this stuff. Okay, Overfell and Sample. Oakland's out. We're gonna be eliminated probably really soon. Star left field signs a blood oath with the Yankees. Okay, let's continue. We are losing, but not by the amount we need. Okay, we've lost Hancock, so he's gonna be out. Maybe he's been injured this whole time. Do we have an outfielder that we can bring up? We may have to bring up somebody from here. Okay, you know, we're actually just going to leave it and hope that our bench can... He's lost the loving feeling. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Willie Stargell is winning things. Blue Jays out of the playoffs. But yeah, this bingo card is not working in our favor. 11-2. 9-6. 3-0. Gone streaking. He did something! He did something! Finally! Okay. He did something. Can we get hitter of the month? That is the question. He did something. Because if he didn't, we're gonna have to wait till the end. We're gonna have to wait till the off season to see our owner yelling at us to hope that we get something. He did it. Okay. We love to see it. Getting those achievements. All right. Atlanta catcher. That's National League Award. Dale Murphy, Bobby Bonds. No comeback for Honeycutt. White Sox out of the playoffs. Have we been eliminated from the playoffs yet? And I missed it. We have to if our record is horrific. No. I mean, we are not going to get to the playoffs, but I think the American League is basically decided. Milwaukee is definitely going to win that. So now we just have to wait till the end of the season. We don't actually even care about the rest of the season because there's no way we can get anything for that. So hopefully we got this. Oh, I got a drop. We love to see it. But yeah. Yeah, that is exciting. We got Paxton, Milner, and Durham. Seattle's out of the playoffs. Yet another year where the Mariners do not make it. Okay, let's look at the standings now. It's been a few days. Teams are getting eliminated. We can look at our stats and see how horribly we're doing. Yeah, so our hitting is definitely the issue, and that's because our players can't hit. Our hitting coach is a contact hitter, and our guys are not contact, which is definitely a problem. I'm gonna try to change that. So basically, Gary Hancock should not be. Can we switch which account your Twitch drops go to? I do not know. But Expos almost got us that loss. Unfortunately not. So at this point we're just simming to hope we can get a loss. They're only like 3 years old. They're older than 3 years. They were established in 1962. and it's 79. Unless you mean the Mariners, who, yes, they're only like 3 years old. But the Mets have been around since, according to my cheat sheet, 62. The original expansion with the A's. So, not A's, the Angels. Minoso for pitcher. We're not going to do that, and I'll tell you why. Here's why we're not going to do that. It doesn't make sense for us to do losing by more than 10 runs at this point, I don't think. I think our best bet is actually to wait till the end of the season and see if our owner yells at us. Because, yeah, you were talking about the Mariners. Angels were 61. Yes, but they are buddies. One in one league, one in the other. Because I said so. No, I just don't think it's... We could, maybe on the last day of the season, have a position player pitch. Because that would be really funny. But we will see. We will see. Best performer. So Mazzilli got player of the week finally. Indians are out of the playoffs. Royals are out. Today there's no bingo. It is entirely possible that there is no. The Angels team name, yeah, the Angels were like a minor league team name too for a while, and they took the name from that. So like the name is really old. Chicago's out. Cubs. Brewers easily win the AL East. I believe we have been eliminated as well. No, but we are the next to go. So we're gonna have Brewers in the playoffs. So any Brewers fans here, you have a chance for your team to win the World Series. We are probably not going to watch any games this time. Gil Flores may not be on the injured list in the offseason. There's nobody on the injured list. True bingo is the friends who made the long way. The Cubs get the top pick next year. I don't think they do. We'll take a look at the draft class and see who's there. Yeah, everyone is now out. The Angels are the top of their division. Let's take a look at the draft class. No, it looks like the Mariners are getting the top pick. Let's take a look at the pool. See if we recognize any players. All players here. Okay, so Eric Davis. Got Darryl Strawberry. We're probably not gonna get him. Lots of fun people here. I'm sure you guys. Mitchie, your team is gonna win the World Series. The Diamondbacks don't exist yet. Oil Can Boyd. Oof, that 6th loss, yeah. Yeah, so there's a bunch of players here. Let's look at the mock draft, thanks. Is this the Billy Bean draft here? I don't know. So we have the 3rd pick. They're saying that we're gonna get Tartable. I may take Strawberry just so we can be... We can be, you know, be the Mets, but I don't know. So then they're thinking we're going to take Pat Casey. Danny Tartable. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to take Tartable, though. We'll have to see. Bennett wants to take Robert Gills. And who else is expecting us? Wes Clements. Nick Castaneda. Oh, look, it's Terry Francona. That's... That's a face, Jen. Oh, no. Poor Tito. Oh, dear. That's a good laugh. Okay, I think it's pulling from the face gem for his coach picture, like a manager picture, because he's the manager of the Indians. So I think it's taking, modern Francona. Yeah, oh my god. That's good. I love it. I mean, I've had some funny face gens. Get a better trainer. Our trainer's actually really fine. Please use it for next week's bingo. Hang on. Let me go to the draft. First, we wanted to look for Billy Bean. Let me look for Billy Bean. He's draft eligible, yes. We are not taking Billy Bean. Hang on. We gotta use that next week. Alright. On base streak. Nice by our star player. Let's take Billy Bean with their first round pick. We should do the same. No. We might take Darryl Strawberry. Possibly. I don't know. It's gonna depend. We will see. This is why I draft with none of you guys watching. Alright. So it is now the playoffs. We are not going to watch any playoff games tonight, but we will take a look at the playoff tree to see who's it going to be. So that's fine. Strawberry was really good. Well, I mean, we need hitters, and we'll have to see. I don't know if it's possible that Strawberry could be taken by a team before I get to take him. So we do have a high draft pick, which is nice. But yeah, not ideal. We did worse than the historic Mets, I think. But we should do better next year. Gary Hancock, come back. Welcome back to the team, Hancock. Go Angels. If I had to pick one of these teams to root for, who would I pick? Probably the Angels, but they're not going. The Brewers are. It's going to be Brewers and Reds. I have no stake in this, but I guess let's go Seattle Pilots. We did much better. What was their thing? Okay, well, this is not exciting at all. Okay, well, the Reds won the World Series. So let's go do the off season. Drew and AL so wild, yeah. We did 14 games better. I mean, go us. The Dynasty Diamondbacks, they don't exist. So we did better, I guess, than the historic Mets. Although something tells me that that's not that difficult. And to be fair, I think we could have done even better if we had way more time and did actually set up this team in a way that's better. We could definitely have done more things and picked up better players. And there are players that we're definitely not going to see anywhere else. You missed the Astros in the National League. I would prefer if the Astros were in the National League too. I've been snake bitten. I don't think so. I think you are just unfortunately incorrect. Mushroom. Do a setup stream where we choose a new team. We actually did do that with the Rangers EVC. We did do a setup stream. I don't think that would be... We could consider doing one at the end of the month on the 29th for our team for June, where we do that. My only concern with doing that is there's a lot of you here, and all of you want me to put your favorite team, not favorite team, your favorite player on the team. And while that is entertaining, we would have to establish a no backseat gaming rule because there are certain choices which are non-negotiable when I set up teams, and I don't want everyone getting upset because I'm not listening to them. And it's not because I don't value other people's opinions, but like if your favorite player sucks because of the talent engine or that year they're just not good, you can tell when players are going to get better and good sometimes in historical saves versus non-historical saves. So you like the non-negotiables and put ideas into a stream. Like we saw this earlier in the stream with the catchers, where people are like, why are you mad at the catcher? And it's because we know that catcher ability is a lot better than hitting. So I mean, I can get into it a little bit here. Why is our owner not angry with us? Okay, I guess we're not having bingo tonight. Sorry guys. I was reading a magazine that mentioned the team's disappointing performance this year. Who's driving the shotgun seat? A performance like we had this year brings down the team's reputation. We need to get back to winning ways sooner rather than later. And from vantage point, I don't see the upgrade you asked to shortstop because I didn't do it. Our team isn't ranked any higher than we were in 78. I appreciate you tried to find a top player to satisfy demands, but I don't think Pete Falcone fits that performance. Fits the bill. I know my request may seem random at times, but I would still like for you to try harder. I have to squint really hard to even consider Falcone a pass for this request. I gave you the goal in 1979 of making the playoffs in a few seasons. My deadline is not up. I only gave you the task last year and don't expect immediate results. However, I'm not sure I feel too confident right now. I won't jump to conclusions, but I hope to see some progress next year. I'm good with your He's good with our performance in accomplishing the goals that I've given you. I feel similarly about your handling of the team's on-field and front office management, so he's not mad at us. Next year is a new year, though. Here's what I would like to see you accomplish going forward. Don't suck completely. Improve your team's runs scored. Acquire a top player. Increase attendance. Keep building your team up. Yeah, you see this if you do really poorly for a few years. We got a new budget. He has changed our draft budget. Okay, arbitration begins. I do want to look at arbitration because some of these guys we may just withdraw offers from, but I will decide that at some point. So don't is an angry owner like an untorable owners? It's pretty obvious when they're angry. Like you don't usually need to ask. I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. Yeah. But anyway, just to go back to like the little like team construction type thing before we end here. Like there's players here that are probably not coming back. So Dan Norman may stay on the team because of his positional versatility, but he's likely gone. Ron McDonald is probably gone. Moreno probably gets to stay because he's defensive. Hancock is a question mark. He should not be playing as poorly as he is. So I may try to get another right fielder. The pitching is a thing. Our pitchers are not awful. I'm not nuts about Coble here. The Pasella isn't horrid. In this time period, you have a lot of good pitching, and you really do need better defense. But you also need to hit well. This is I would say that like from like this late 60s up to like the late 80s is actually a really difficult period to play in historical saves. Just because you really need tight defense, you need tight pitching and explosive offense. They have way too much positive morale for sucking. We can take a look at their team chemistry. Okay. But yeah, you guys can ask a couple questions about team construction, I guess, before things go up. So our market size did increase a little bit. Our fan loyalty is still poor. Our fan interest did go up a little. But let's take a look at the team home screen. Their chemistry. They're happy. We want to see happy. We have leaders. We have spark plugs. We don't have any pranksters. Might be good to pick up a prankster. And if we look at our staff really quickly, our staff cohesion is fantastic, which is really good. We like to see it. Yankees owned New York in the late 70s. Let's take a look at the Yankees and see what their front office looks like. Just to see what they look like for their home. Oh, don't want that. I want their front office. Yeah, so the Yankees are really good at that. Their attendance is actually worse than I would think it would be. Yeah, just for funsies, let's look at the Dodgers. They're also not performing well. Let me look at our attendance. Our attendance is really bad, but we've only been in existence for like 10 years. But yeah, so I don't know what we're going to do in salary arbitration. I have to look at all these guys, but I will try to undercut them as much as I can. Pending free agents is Stearns. I'm going to have to look. We may have to dump Stearns for somebody else, but we shall see. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to take a bit. I'm probably gonna, hopefully I will be able to make a decent amount of trades to be able to at least upgrade this team a little bit. Okay, I see we don't like the Dodgers. I would show you the Diamondbacks, but they don't exist yet. But I can show you the Athletics, who at one point considered moving to Arizona. We can look at they're not doing well market-wise either, and their attendance is pitiful. We could look at the Red Sox, who also aren't doing well. Oh, that's the Orioles. They're not doing great. Red Sox are actually doing fairly well market-wise. The Mariners, not great. Let's look at some National League teams. The Phillies, I know we have at least one Phillies person. Pretty great. They had really good attendance at the end of the year when they were winning. Padres for Katie. Not doing too horribly with their fan interest, so we like to see it. Okay, at this point I am just stalling, so I think that is probably going to be it for us. We will return next week. Yeah, look at that, Katie. We will return next week with more of our not very amazing Mets. I think it's funny that my mother said that we should do the Mets and then we did them. I think she rigged it. We could look at the Rockies. Oh, that they don't exist yet. Haha, I'm smart. But yeah. Yeah, she totally did call it Bird. For Mother's Day, which is next Sunday. Unfortunately, I'm not with my mom. The Twins, you want to see the Twins? We can look at the Twins and see how they are doing with their stuff. But oof, Twins are not doing great. Attendance is really bad. But yeah, we will return next week for that. If I will be back on Wednesday we're nearing the end of our 9 innings streams, guys. It's pretty sad. But I will be back. We'll be bullying yet another team. I have an idea. I hope we can do it, but I can't make any promises. But as for the lotto numbers, but it will be a fun, hopefully celebrating the victory at the Battle of Puebla, Cinco de Mayo. But yeah, there are going to be more streams on Out of the Park tomorrow. So you can watch there's two. There's DRC stream, which is the Practice Makes Perfect League. That should be at about 7 Eastern. And then DishNet will be on for Perfect Team Weekly Prep at 9. So you can follow this channel to, catch their streams. If you like what I do, I have my own channel. I will enjoy the knitting. Thank you. I have my own channel. YukarinKazami. I stream this game a lot. I will next be streaming Out of the Park probably Tuesday. Definitely on Friday, we will be doing a tutorial stream about prospect evaluation in the afternoon. So, yeah, crushing your Rockies dreams. We will get to the Rockies eventually, RDT. But yeah, thank you all for showing up. You have all been fantastic. It's really my fan favorite. Fortunately, I make the bingo card and not Cause Longhorn. But yes, thank you all for showing up. You have been great, and I will see you all soon. So goodbye, and have a fantastic weekend if I don't talk to you tomorrow or at any point in the next few days. Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong scene.